Hi, my name is Don Stringham. I've been a student and a friend of Fong for over 2 decades and host of this podcast. Let's get started. I'm going to read Fong's eulogy. He leapt from his shoes, mounted a dragon, now soars among the heavens. Do nothing, achieve everything. At the end of technique is skill. At the end of skill is spirituality. Don't move the body, you train your chi. Don't move your mind, you will train your spirit. Grand thoughts and principles of a great teacher. Grandmaster Ha Chuang Fong, or Fong Ha, or just Fong, as he frequently wanted to be called, was born and raised in Canton, China, in or around 1937. In 1947, his family then moved to Hong Kong, where he had a happy life. Ha Sifu studied in a well-known Catholic school, took private lessons in Kung Fu, and started his Tai Chi practice at the age of 16, studying with well-renowned teachers. He also practiced Chinese calligraphy, which he continued well into his late life. He dreamt that he saw himself embarking on a very big ship sailing to the United States. There he knew right away that this was the next part of the journey. In 1958, at 21, he came to San Diego, where he studied at San Diego State University. He used to practice Tai Chi outdoors, and people started asking him questions about it. His friendliness, openness, approachability, and knowledge made him a trusted teacher, and he began to teach Tai Chi in San Diego. Then in 1969, he moved to San Francisco and went to San Francisco State University, where he graduated as a high school teacher. He was a math teacher and taught at Lowell High School for over 2 decades. He continued to teach Tai Chi in Berkeley and San Francisco. His practice grew. Sifu Ha was always very happy to invite different Tai Chi, Qigong, and push hand masters to the States and share their teaching with all of his students, so everybody's practice could grow deeper. For a few years, he went to China once a year to visit his masters and to continue to learn from them. He also took some of his students with him on these trips. He then moved to Berkeley in 1978 and bought his house, where he lived ever since, and where he continued to teach Tai Chi and awareness to his last days in the park at the elementary school across the street, where all the tall and windy redwoods were perfect for standing meditation, or Jianzhong. Ha Sifu studied under Grandmasters Dong Yin-jie, Yang Xiaozhong, Han Xingyuan, Choi Song-fang, Yu Pengshi, and Zhao family Tai Chi ruler. He had an impact over his lifetime and continues to have an impact on many people in the afterlife. As a teacher, students discovered an ease of being, which was reflected in his teachings as well as in his personal relationships. Others discovered a desire for spiritual awakening, which he combined with his personal practice of sitting meditation and mindful living. It was refreshing for him to meet someone that understood this, as his former wife and accomplished Tai Chi, Qigong teacher, also competitor in many CMAT and national tournaments, would say, "The robe does not make the monk." For conventional beliefs about Tai Chi masters were a challenge for him. He never chose to wear a uniform, always wore jeans, and always taught that the most important thing was to be comfortable and relaxed, not just with clothing, but with your body, ideas, beliefs, and spirits, and with an open heart. He loved the potential of Tai Chi to help develop physical power, energetic sensitivity, mindful awareness, and love. For him, he was not just teaching. He lived his beliefs in everyday encounters and in his personal practice. Family was very important to Ha Sifu. Not just his personal family, but his students also were a part of his family. you really felt that you were walking the path of the Tao with him, side by side, moment to moment, guided by his very grounded presence and his gentle awareness. This would become the focal point of his teaching: awareness of your breath, your standing meditation, of your interconnectedness through the push hands practice, and it became the practice of its ongoing spiritual awakening. We are all better human beings and souls because of him. May we continue to be inspired by his presence and teachings upon our lives. On behalf of the Ha family and the Integral Chuan Institute family of teachers, students, and practitioners worldwide, Simu, Sifu, Micheline Bogi Ha, and Sifu Bruce Wolf.